Hey folks, I'm HPCrazy and today I'm going to talk about composition. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button that you don't miss any of the more coming chapters about music composition. So first, this is the first chapter, and so probably I first need to introduce myself as a composer. Most of you know me as a guitar tutor, but I'm also a composer. I've been working for Swiss television for many years as a composer. Had my music in many main broadcasts, as the news shows, the sports show, whatever. My music is spread all over the world in different libraries. And I have a few placements in ABC shows such as what was it again? Ugly Betty, Doctor House, Orange is the New Black. I think Orange is the New Black was a Netflix series, and but because of my YouTube channel, somehow I skipped my time schedule more to this. But I thought I'm gonna start to share my experience about composing. Oh, by the way, I released about 60 CDs already on the different brands, so I know what I'm talking about. That's what I want to say. So, but this is not going to be specific about guitar composing, since this is a guitar channel. And probably many of you always send me messages how to compose or how to write music on guitar, and I just want to share some of my knowledge I have. Being creative is something which cannot totally be explained. I mean, I just show the way I work, and I give you some tips how you can experiment and find the right way. First of all, when I start making music, there's something first. That could be, in this case, we take an example. The D5 chord here, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, to G5. So this would be, as an example, as a D5 here. By the way, there's going to be tabs, and all the material which you hear is going to be available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. So join there if you want to get deeper into this topic or want to discuss with me more details about composing. It's all there. The joining is for free, but downloading the files is not. So you need to make a premium membership upgrade. So, as I said, we start with something simple here. D5 to G5. So, then try to get kind of a rhythm, or you can also do D5 power chord to G5 power chord. Now it depends a little bit what you want to express. So the next step would be select a groove. I already pre-selected something for you. This here, just a drum loop, kind of a mainstream pop groove, a pop rock groove. You can also alter the groove if you want, of course. I'm working with Nuendo. If some of you might be interested, let me just add a compression here. For those who don't know what compression is, compression glues up stuff. I just add a compression now to the drums, and it's like much more in front. So now again, D5, G5. Already works pretty well. Let's record this now. I've already prepared something. 3 tracks. One is for guitar. So I'm going to record this guitar now. So that's a click track. 1, 2. Yo, so that was the first guitar track. I quickly need to edit a little bit because sorry, I need some glasses for this one here. You normalize the track, then you, and if you work with if software, looping stuff is not really cool. Even I'm doing it here now to save some time. If you want to make something sound really human and interesting, I really would recommend that you record the whole sequence and not loop stuff. But for now, I just looped it. Wait, let me quickly. So loop it now. So now it's looped. Now we see with the red lights here, it's a little bit over the top. Okay, so this will be now a first idea. Now we add a bass. I already prepared a bass. So we're still in the basics. It's just really very simple. Now we're going to add a bass. And we need a little bit more volume here. So the guitars are loud. So let's record a bass. It's not about the bass, it's just an example. As I said, try to avoid looping. So that was now a little bass track. Quickly need to edit it a little bit and cut it that I can loop it. So already done. Good. So now we have a basic track. Let me also add some compression here to have it more. Okay, now we have a first idea. Really simple, just D and G. Good. But now comes the interesting part. So this was just basically making a basic track on a simple idea with 2 chords. And one thing I can tell you, the simple things always work best. Don't search too far to find something which probably is really wild. Just keep it as simple as it just comes out of your guts. Don't think so much, just let it go. Probably you don't like the idea of this guitar. Let me mute this here. So now I have this track. Now if you want to have it more aggressive, more advanced and more pushing forward, so now it comes the thing with composing. What do exactly you want to express? We have now this basic track. Probably the band or a customer says, I want exactly this. But now, what do you want to make out of this? You want to keep it simple, you want to keep it on a pop basis. Then you make just something simple here, just with the guitar sound. And just playing one string after each other, and in this case I want to create a picture maybe of a truck driving along the beach. That will be a picture which works like this. I mean, we have talking about the chords D5 and G5 or D and G. It's not really a must to exactly play this chord. It's about what you want to create. Let's do again the truck along the beach, along the sunset. Can make it even more. We have exactly this picture which is created. Now if you want to make it sound, let's say creepy, let's do creepy. It's a little bit too loud. Select the dirty distortion, same chords. A little bit more down. See, same bass line, just play different. In this case, I have a distortion, dirty distortion. And I was playing G5 or also G5 like this here. Same D5 here, 5th fret, 7th fret, but now with the A in the bass. Super power chord. On the G I wasn't playing like this. Just the normal G, was playing the low notes with the distortion. I have a lot of experience how different chords, different sounds, which emotional effect they create. So the point is, if you want to get into composing, we're getting to the point that's about that I'm showing you my stuff. You have to learn your own stuff. When you practice the D5, listen to the sounds, what effect or what emotion they create for you. It's all about sound and voice leading. Voice leading is, let's give an example here. This is again D5, but now I'm just here, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, but I just play the G, the D, the G, and the B string. And then I play the same strings, but now I play a G. So just remove one note, and so there are only 3 voices. That means 3 notes. There are guys like which was chasing cars, was Snow Patrol. Just with 2 notes, but with the voice leading, you create a really cool vibe. So in this case, we just do this here. I'm gonna write this stuff all down as tabs if you want, that you find what I was playing here. Let's see how that sounds now. Now we come to the next thing. It's really hot. I put on the vent now. Create dynamic motions, dynamic shifts. Start from something low, let it develop to a peaking point, then drop it again. So you start here with the 3 notes. You build it up. You probably add more and more distortion, as I did, by attacking harder. And then the peak point will be just play the D5 to G5, building up like this. That's the way you do that. Keep it simple, but make dynamic shifts and create a picture. In this case, I want to do more a rock kind of song and have a more adventurous vibe here. And so I put on distortion if I want to keep it more easygoing, holiday-like. Then I add other sounds. It depends how you like the sound. So if you want to practice composition on guitar, it's not about, well, from my point of view and from my experience, it's not about creating extreme complicated stuff. It's about listening to how it's, let's take the, listen to the chord. What does it say to you? Add something additional. Same chord. What does it say to you? That's what it's about. Other sound. Other sound. Other sound. What does it say to you? That's what it's all about. And let's get back to what I recorded at the very beginning, this guitar here. This is now a first guitar. If you want to add a second guitar, what do you want to do now? You have to set a counter melody. So the one guitar just makes... You set something counter. If you work with vocals, it always have to be below the vocals. Or you double up the vocals if you have a melody line. As I said, voice leading is the main thing. Always think about voices. The better you put the voices inside each other, the better it works. So in this case, we want to create something in the mid-range. Let's take... Let's keep it more simple. So, in this case, I'm taking the D5 and playing the upper part. Just here. And then it goes to G. Then I just add... I keep one note there and the other one. you want to go high. In this case, I was adding G5 up here, a D5 up here. So here's the 12th fret, 10th fret, skip the and then a G, so here, and then I keep the low note and adapt the upper note. As I said, if you work with voices, keep as many voices on the same pitch and just move one, and that sounds best. Let's do it as first we do the lower thing and then the upper thing and see how that sounds. And then the song is more or less, well, the main thing is finished. The little details that take a lot, if you want to really make it professionally, the little details, they take most of your time. But the main idea, how a song works, mostly happens fast. Just add, don't think so much, think about pitches, don't make it too complicated. Start somewhere, you start with one idea, let it develop in a direction which you think is okay. And if you have some guiding lines, as I said, if a customer or your band members or your girlfriend says, I want to have something with the holiday vibe, then you have kind of a guiding line where you want to take it. So that's how the whole thing works. Yeah, there's not much more to say. This was just now a first chapter about composition, and I'm gonna see how you people out there react to this, if you love this new idea of tutorials here. And I can tell a lot of secrets, a lot of cool stuff, different genres, what is important there, what do you check out there, and how you get really cool sounds and stuff, tricks. And if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. Also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy and comment there and get more into discussion there if you're interested. As I said, I just had this idea this morning, and so yeah, why not? I mean, I've been a composer. I'm still a composer, but currently I work mostly for the channel here. But I've been a composer for television and broadcasting for many years, and so I know the business pretty well, I must say. And I've had quite a lot of customers, private customer companies who ordered songs from me, different types of, most of mood music and guitar music. Yeah, so I'm really a specialist in instrumental music. Yeah, so I really know what I'm talking about. If I any questions, write me in the comment. Better in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Check it out there, and yeah, we see how it does. I'm gonna at the end solo a little bit to this little track as a goodbye. Yeah, and the delays, by the way, the delays have to be set on the tempo of the song. So, me and drpink are saying goodbye and just play a little to this track, and we see how the response is to this brand new idea here. And I hope you love it and you get inspired, or you have any suggestions, just let me know. You can interact with me. As I said, best would be in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Just the interaction is free, only downloads. You need a premium membership upgrade. So